The family altar is the focus for our practice and taking refuge in the three treasures of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. At the center of the family altar is the great mandala, which represents the most honorable one. The great mandala describes all the virtues that the eternal Buddha accumulated over a long period of time, as well as the world of enlightenment where all beings are to be saved. In the great mandala, all of the three treasures are included, but since they specifically symbolize the three treasures, the statues may be enshrined as well. Deep respect for and commemoration of one's ancestors can be represented on the altar if one wishes to do so. Ancestral tablets or record books may be enshrined with the great mandala. The ancestral tablet includes the ancestor's common name, Buddhist name, and dates of birth and death. The memorial record book contains the Buddhist name, the date and year of death, age of deceased, the history of the deceased, and the relationship to the family. In traditional Japanese form, the record book is a fan-fold book separated into 31 sections for the days of the month. When enshrining the great mandala, the statues, or memorial record book, ask a minister of your temple to perform the eye-opening ceremony to consecrate them. Every morning before breakfast, you may offer things such as tea, water, and rice to the eternal Buddha and your ancestors. Rice is a staple of the diet in Japan and is offered as such. However, bread or sweet cakes could be offered instead. You may share food gifts received from others, or make a full meal and offer the ancestors' favorite foods on memorial days. Food items should be removed and consumed before they spoil. Offer flowers, light, and incense to the Buddha. Flowers praise the Buddha's virtues and symbolize the beautiful flower of one's heart as it blossoms. Decorate with fresh and graceful flowers. The light purifies the darkness of earthly desires and also symbolizes Buddha's wisdom and power of compassion. Incense removes the contamination of the body and mind, as well as of the surroundings, and brings purification. Do not blow out the fire on candles or the incense, but rather use your hand or a fan to put out the fire. Juzu, also known as Buddhist prayer beads, are generally worn on the hand when praying to the eternal Buddha in order to suppress earthly desires and to receive the Buddha's virtues. Normally, the beads rest between the thumb and the index finger on the left hand. During invocation, prayer, and the Odaimoku, place the 2-tassel end on the middle finger of the right hand with a twist, and then place the 3-tassel end on the middle finger of the left hand. When you are ready and are seated in front of the family altar, put your hands together in gassho and pray to the Buddha with respect. When putting your hands together in gassho, look at the great mandala. Position your hands so that the middle fingers are at your throat and the base of your thumb is lightly placed on your chest. Do not tense up your elbows. Relax your shoulders and act naturally. Fold the prayer beads in two, hang it on your left hand, face your palms up, and place both your elbows and forehead on the floor. When you bow to the Buddha, keep your mind sincere so that you are receiving the Buddha's teachings. At the beginning and the end of the daily practice, always put your hands together in gassho and bow to the Buddha. When conducting the practices, always hold the sutra book in your hands. When hitting the moksho, always place the book on the table. passages from the sutra are the words and soul of Buddha. You should not read it erroneously. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let us all pray together. Following the words of the Buddha described in the Lotus Sutra, we shall take a vow to live in accordance with the Buddha's teachings. Let us sincerely pray that everyone in the family and the people of the world can live peacefully, and further, that we will become a compassionate person like the Buddha. Each day, the entire family should gather together in front of the family altar and devote themselves to the daily practice. This is the way to achieve happiness,